Yeah, I was going to say, just so in case anybody was wondering, recording in progress.
Record.
How do you pronounce it? Progress or progress?
Progress.
I'm a progress person.
Mm.
Does my head in when people say progress?
Are you a chicken parma or a chicken palmy?
Palmy, because I'm from New South Wales. And welcome to Pop Goes the Rainbow. I'm Cass, and this lovely, lovely creature over here,
Is ego. Hi.
hi. And we're going to talk stuff. We're going to talk about everything, anything and everything. Before we
Yes.
started, we actually were discussing the Cheeto dust storm that is the election of Donald John Trump. Fucking
Woo.
boring name for a fucking boring piece of shit fucking fucker. Anyway, we're not going to let that prick bring us down. If only, right?
Go for a car ride through Texas with the roof off, love. Work well.
This is how you know. This is how you know that he organized it all because he kept fucking missing.
And there's no scar on his ears. He did CNN or I don't know, one of the wanker American shows. And he's like, yeah, my ear's a bit sore, China, or whatever the fuck he says. And there's no
China,
scar. You're hit with a bullet if you
China.
don't have a
Yeah,
scar.
yeah. Fuck that guy.
Bullshit.
Fuck that guy.
He's this
I was
little.
actually really upset that our girl Kamala couldn't get the job done. I hate the fact that, and they do this any election, doesn't matter the country, the losing person, all of a sudden everybody comes out of the woodwork and goes, "This is the reason why they didn't do it. This is the reason why they didn't get it done." Blah blah
Hmm.
blah blah blah. All of this other stuff. I'm telling you right now, the reason why Kamala Harris did not get fucking elected was because they let dickheads vote.
Uh-huh.
Plain and simple. They allow fucking idiots with no education and not even a full set of teeth in their mouth to fucking vote.
The voting over there is wild to me. The way they need celebrities to endorse someone.
Yeah.
Could you imagine
Well,
if you're walking down the street and Delta Goodrem's like, I'm endorsing, I don't, who's in at the moment? Who's our Prime Minister?
Albo.
Yeah. Like, you don't see Delta Goodrem doing massive campaigns for, like, we don't do that here.
Yeah.
They rely on celebrities so fucking much in America.
The problem
It's,
is also that we couldn't even blame like the electoral college. Like she didn't
mm.
even win the popular.
Well,
Like,
apparently there's like 20 million votes uncounted or something.
well, that would be great if it could turn it around, but it can't because he's already won the 270 seats that are necessary. But like if she wins this is why the electoral college is bullshit. But in this case, also, it didn't make a difference because she didn't win the popular vote. Like
Yeah.
plain and simple. Um, Um, so I mean, it is what it is. As we discussed earlier, and anybody who wants to listen, this could affect my marriage. I don't know. Hopefully, the Australian government intervenes. I don't know. But Donald Trump can go fuck himself, and I'm actually really happy to see that. Even though they're saying that he overlooked Ivanka, I think Ivanka's like, I don't want to be anywhere near you. Like she didn't feature in the campaign at all. Because even I think
Yeah.
she real yeah, I think
I've
she
just
realized
realized we didn't see her.
I think she's just realized like she realized like fuck
My
me.
dad's fucked in the head.
He tried to get me he tried to put me in prison and make me the fall guy for half the shit that he did. And he's going to fuck over my rights and the rights of my daughter. Like
Mm,
and if there is anybody in the United States who listens to this, really, really sorry, but your country's fucked. It's stupid.
yeah.
It is not educated at all. It's got no idea of the ramifications of this. There's always that saying that, if the United States sneezes, the rest of the world gets a cold. And it's
Hmm.
exactly what's happened. It's exactly what's happened because our stock market fucking crashed big time as soon as we found out that Donald Trump was elected.
Hmm. And
All
I'm pretty
right.
sure Albo is up Trump's ass anyway, obsessed with it.
No, actually, no. Albo's
Oh,
like, I'm not
really?
Yeah, Albo's like, I'm not apologizing for anything that I've said about him.
Oh, thank God. Okay, that makes you
Yeah,
somewhat relaxed.
Yeah, like Albo said his fair share. Like, obviously not over the last couple of weeks, but like, well, Biden's been president and all of that other stuff. So Albo's just like, guy's an idiot, basically.
Well,
Um, the good thing is that, well, there's not even a good thing to this, but Biden's trying as hard as he can to get as much done in the next 2 months.
let's hope he
But
gets
he's going to
enough
get
done to
blocked.
block yeah.
But he's going to get blocked a lot, and they're going to defer. So things, and they're going to do a lot of. There's just going to be like, the mad ramblings of a madman and blah 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 blah. So that was some part of a fucked week.
Yeah, not
Um,
good.
Not good, but I'll give you a couple of things that have happened. Okay. To our 23 listeners, or however many it was last time, I can't remember. And viewers on the YouTubes. Last minute trip to New Zealand planned for 2 weeks' time. I think we fly out in 11 days, 12 days,
Woo!
something like that. But also on the Monday just gone, the company that I work for like to do 2 volunteer days a year, and we did one. And we volunteered for a great charity called Food Bank. I haven't been this sore for a really long time, and we are now 5 days, and I've just started to recover, like the pain that I was experiencing from all of that time is finally gone. So basically, what Food Bank does is they get a lot of donations, bulk donations. It's not like just like a jar of Vegemite or whatever it is. It's like pallets of the stuff. And then charities can go onto a website and then request a shopping list. Essentially, they do a shopping list of things that their charity needs in order to be able to feed homeless people. There's also part of the program that does school breakfast, right? So disadvantaged kids, kids who can't afford, their parents can't afford to give them 3 meals a day or whatever, they go to school, and Food Bank gives these disadvantaged schools loaves of bread, Vegemite, all of that other stuff, so the kids can have breakfast. And the really great thing about it is the fact that it means that the kids go to school
Mm-hmm.
because they're going to eat, right? They go to school. So we actually did, the company that I work for, we did, it was 4.5 hours. And I'm just gonna, so this was myself and another young lady that I work with. We went off to do the school sandwich, the school the bread for school. So basically you get an order, you take the pallets, you take the trolley around, these big fuck off trolleys, and you get the stuff and you put it on. So with the school section, it was all about bread, and it was putting 10 loaves of bread into a box, putting the box, taping it all up, putting it off to the side. So we were like, yeah, okay, we got this. Whatever. So we got what we had to do done in 2 hours, and then we went and helped everybody else. At the end of the day, they give you the stats of what you do. So between the two of us, we packed 800 loaves of bread, which was the equivalent in weight of 600 kilos,
I didn't think bread would weigh that much.
right? So the the
That's
the
crazy.
yeah, the crate things that you see bread come in on, right? There's 10 loaves per. So lifting those and then putting them onto the table so you could pack them away, and then lifting those boxes and blah 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 blah. So so let's just say double handling. So it was 1,200 kilos that we lifted in 2 hours between the two of us, right?
You basically are
So
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
you'd think so, wouldn't you? But as I said to you,
Yeah.
I've put on weight. So I don't know. Maybe it'll come off. I don't know. It takes longer to come off than it does to put on. But so then what happens is, we helped with the trolleys. And the reason why I'm doing this, I need to get this out into the public, because what I learned was just so amazing and gut wrenching at the same time. So by the time we finished our 4.5 hours, so myself and the young lady, we did the 800 loaves of bread. That was about 600 kilos. So all of the orders that our company packed weighed nearly 9 ton,
Oh, Christ.
right? Now, here's the other part. Out of all of that, it meant that there was going to be 15,800 meals in 4.5 hours work, right?
Good effort.
Right? But the thing is that companies like Food Bank, in order that they still need the donations, they need the volunteers, although they actually have a pretty decent volunteer program. And they have people who work there and get paid. So of course they rely on donations, they rely on all of this other stuff. But the important thing is that they can also buy things that are essential. It wasn't just food. They do the Christmas hampers
Hmm.
for families that don't have anything for Christmas. All you have to do is go to foodbank.com.au. That's all you have to do. And it's whatever. But the other thing is also, and the reason why I'm wanting to get this out also is because we're we're in bad times. I'm fortunate enough that I actually have a job. My wife has a job. Financially, we're fine. There's also a charity called the Wayside Chapel, and you can donate a plate. So I think it's $23.
Hmm.
And that provides one person a plate for Christmas dinner, especially homeless people who obviously won't have anywhere to go, but they can go to the Wayside Chapel and it's $23 for one plate. You can do the option of one plate, two plates, four plates, the family, whatever it is. And that's just, you just go to, I think it's donate a plate Wayside Chapel. You only have to Google that and you'll see it.
I'll leave the links below for them.
Yeah. Because we're falling on, everyone's falling on hard times. Inflation's going up, the price of everything's going up, and Donald Trump's been elected. So I have a lot of friends in the United States. My best friend, who is like my sister, lives in the United States. So I'm putting them aside when I do this. Fuck you, America, with your fucking stupid voting. Fuck you. You fucked over the world.
Yeah, you're all dumb fucks. I'm not
Yeah.
sure how or why. Anyway.
Mm. So what's going on in the world of ego? Ego Latouf.
Ego Latouf. Dealing with the depression of Donald fucking Trump. Because everyone's like, Camilla's in, this is great. I was planning to go to America next year for 6 weeks for my 30th birthday. I'm not doing that because I refuse to go in a country run by a giant fucking orange. Um, or a rapist or just anything is fucking done.
That guy
Um,
farts Cheeto dust. Yeah.
mm. Apart from that, just been working,
Mm-hmm.
laughing at all the memes coming out of Orange Man on TikToks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just talking about Trump.
What do you fuck you, America. Fuck you.
It's really fucked everyone. Everyone
It's
around
just
the world
fucking
felt so
bullshit.
depressed.
Fucking hell. Like it was like there's not even any no one said nobody can say anything logical. Like as I said to you earlier, I got he's educated.
Nah, next.
I'm sorry, but Kamala Harris is like wasn't she a judge or something? Like
I'm pretty
wasn't she
sure she was. Then she was
like
elected someone and then she kept moving up.
she was a
So she's been
senator
doing this.
and like all of
Yeah,
that's like that's
she was
fucking
made to be
educated.
a fucking president.
Fuck me up. Like fuck you, America.
Like last time he was elected, everyone was pissed. But this time it just feels like an outrage I've never fucking seen
You know
before.
what this is? This is like battered wife syndrome, right? The first time she goes back, that's fine, right? People make
Hmm.
mistakes. The second time, really? Really? It's almost like
It's
the United States has Stockholm syndrome.
yeah.
Like,
Name
whoa,
one good policy or something he has said, apart from lowering the fucking gas and lowering the tax for rich people, Elon Musk. That's why he's fucking happy. It doesn't
oh yeah.
advantage fucking anyone but rich people. Because
Yeah.
that's all Donald Trump is, a rich celebrity.
Actually, fun fact. I remember we went when we went to the States, we went to New York and we were on one of the bus hop on, hop off bus things. And the guy who was doing the commentating and everything, he was talking about Donald Trump. And he was discussing how Donald Trump had been bankrupt twice and everything. And he said, I am telling you in all honesty, if you were to walk up to Donald Trump today and say to him, I need you to give me $5 million in cash, he won't be able to get it. He does not have any money. It's all wrapped up in businesses and all of that. He has no cash. He
Mm.
cannot get his hands on cash.
He's just disgusting to look at.
Oh, he's just awful in that fucking fuck you, America. Fuck you. Fucking hell. God.
I've seen so many
Anyway,
celebrities trying to get out, wanting to move to the UK, Australia. Like, come over.
hmm yeah.
Unless you voted for him, of course.
Yeah, and then you
Of
fucking
course.
stay there and fucking live in your fucking the Handmaid's Tale has just started. And you know
Yep.
what makes it even worse is there are fucking right wing fucking assholes or left wing or whatever it is, the bad side of the wing. I'm so fucking worked up about this. I can't even fucking think straight right. And they're literally putting up on social media like things of your body, my choice.
Yeah. And someone tweeted, Xed, or whatever the website's called now, that, oh, my wife's withholding sex. I don't think she will be. So they're basically saying, no, I'm raping my wife because it's
Uh-huh.
my amendment or whatever. Like,
Uh-huh.
what the fuck?
Because
And
the women of the US are withholding sex in protest.
yeah, and husbands are raping them already because like, no,
Uh-huh.
it's
Yep.
my, it is your body, but I'm doing what I want. It's my choice.
Mm-hmm.
Even someone said that their daughter came home from elementary school, which is like young kids, saying that boys young already are like, no, I'm in charge of your body,
Yep.
which is love it. Fucking love it.
Mm.
I
But
really didn't think this was gonna happen. I thought
you
Mary
know
had some
what?
fucking brains.
I honestly knew that it was going to happen. As much as I wanted Kamala Harris to win, like it 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 really didn't surprise me. But this is what America does. But also what the United States does is they make, are you ready for this for a segue? They make cheesy Hallmark Christmas movies. And I watched another one this morning and it made me happy. I can't help it. I can't help it. It was the only way I was getting off the topic because otherwise we would have been here. Like this would have been a 14-hour podcast
Oh,
because
it
I
would
would have,
have been.
and it would have just been like rapidly. It would have been like randomly like fuck you, America. Like just thrown in for good measure.
See,
But
that's the issue with previous topic. Once you start, you just can't stop ranting because, like,
you just can't figure, just cannot figure out the mindset. But we can talk about. So one of the things that you wanted to discuss was the Grammy Award nominations.
yes, because they came out this morning. Well,
Couple of snubs.
yeah, and a little confusion about a couple things.
Mm-hmm.
So, Best New Artist, Sabrina Carpenter's
Carpenter.
nominated.
Mm-hmm.
I've been listening to her for about 10 years. Before she blew up, I had her album, like, she's not a new artist. So I'm very confused as to why or what the prerequisite is for new artist, but she's been touring for years. She's not a new
Mm,
artist.
mm,
She's new to the like big time, woo, I'm famous. But
mm.
she was
Well,
always on
maybe this
Disney
is the
Channel,
first
all this
time
stuff.
she was ever entered for consideration. Maybe that's the difference.
But you're not a best new artist though. You just be record or song of the year.
Well, you know what? There's a chance she should win it. So if she gets it through that loophole, bless her heart, right?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
record of the year, quite excited.
Mm.
Because Beyonce's nominated, of course. Thank you, Beyonce. Don't want to get,
500 million, 500 million fucking nominations. And if she gets one, I'll be really surprised. Because every
Yeah.
time she gets a lot of nominations, she normally gets knocked over by Adele.
But Adele's not in it.
But Adele's not in it. But
But you know who is that I think could be taking home the cake?
Tay
Charlie
Tay?
XCX.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, because
Mm.
Tay Tay she's not nominated for the big ones though, is she, Tay Tay?
Yeah.
Oh, is she? Well, because she got
She's
like six
nominated for Album of the
nominations.
Year, Song of the Year, and Record of the Year. She's in all three main categories. I know Best New Artist is up there, but like the top three.
Mm-hmm.
Because of Tortured Poets, Billie
Yes.
Eilish is in it,
Mm-hmm.
and Sabrina Carpenter and Charlie XCX.
but a couple of noticeable snubs, i.e., Dua Lipa or whatever her bloody name is, and La Grande Ariana.
Yeah, I thought Ariana would have been in it, but
Mm,
maybe the label decided not to put her up for nominations
maybe.
because she's been saying in all these Wicked interviews she wants to take a step back from pop music and do musicals and be on Broadway. That's her number one. She's always said that's her number one. So that could be
Mm,
why.
mm,
But if Brat Summer wins and we have a Brat Grammys with Charlie XCX, oh,
mm.
I'll be very, very happy. But guess who is up for Record of the Year? When this artist popped up, I was like, what? The Beatles.
What?
The Beatles for Now and Then is up for Record of the Year.
When did the Beatles release anything?
Have you not heard? They went via Ouija board, contacted them all, and they put a song.
Half of them are literally half of them are dead.
Three-quarters of oh no.
No,
Is
no, no,
Ringo
no.
alive still? Ringo is,
Ringo's still
yeah.
alive, banging a drum somewhere. Yeah, half of them are dead.
Yeah, but when I saw the
Wow.
nominations, like, oh, Beyonce, good. Sabrina, good. Charlie, good. Billy, yep. Chapel, good. Tay. Then the fucking Beatles. I said, hang on. Hang on
I
a minute.
did I did notice that Beyonce got so Beyonce is the most nominated with 99 now. She didn't
Mm-hmm.
quite crack the ton. And the reason why she got 12 nominations instead of like 8 or 9 is because she got nominated in country.
Because Cowboy Card
Um,
is a country album,
yes.
technically.
Yes.
Mm.
Hmm. So, yeah, I can say in all honesty, and feel free to judge me if you want, but I'm 50 years old and this is the music of today's youth. So, whatever. I have never heard that Texas Hold'em song the whole way through.
Oh, you should. I love it's great. I don't think it's Grammy worthy. It's nice. Not the best she's done. I think someone like Sabrina, Billy, or Charlie would be more deserving of the award, or Chapel.
Mm.
Taylor, she can sit
Uh,
down for a little bit. We all
well,
know what Taylor
didn't she
is.
win it last year? No, Bonnie Raitt won Song of the Year, didn't she?
I forget who won last year.
I think it was Bonnie Raitt.
I hope she thanked
Um,
Beyonce.
oh, well, she's still alive, so maybe, maybe, maybe. Yeah, here's the thing. Maybe Beyonce let her live because, like, she needed some like friends in the country thing because she was like making a country album, and Bonnie Raitt's country, so I should probably stay friends with her because, like, you know,
I don't know because she won last
I
year.
won't kill this one.
This album was made in like 2021.
Oh, then I don't know. She didn't, but like she was
Unless
probably
she
like, eh,
DM'd
she's old.
Beyonce saying thank you in message.
Maybe, or Beyonce was like, she's old. There's nothing she can do. Let the old girl win. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just like looking now, like, yeah, Tortured Poets Department. Oh, interesting.
Hmm.
This is actually a really interesting album of the year. Hey,
It is. Because
wow.
Andre 3000, Beyonce,
Mm.
Sabrina, Charlie, Billy, Chapel, Tay, and there's one more I'm missing. But there, I don't know who could win it because they're all being the biggest albums.
I'm going to tell you right now, this is a big race for new artists.
Mm,
Sabrina Carpenter, Chapel Rowan, and Teddy Swims.
hmm
Like just those three alone, like that's a big race. Like that'll actually be quite interesting.
Usually the
Ariana Grande
Grammy.
did get nominated.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
For what?
pop vocal album Eternal Sunshine.
Ah, so she isn't. That's good.
Yeah,
Like
one nomination,
the
but I think
past couple
they
of Grammys I haven't really watched because it's like, oh, it's obvious who's gonna win. But I actually don't know who could win. Even Song of the Year, like Gaga's back in it. Like Gaga, Sabrina, Beyonce,
yeah.
Billy. I think Fortnite's in that as well.
Grande got nominated for the Boy Is Mine remix as well.
I don't think you should be allowed to be nominated for remixes. That
I
shouldn't
agree
be.
with you because that song has already existed.
And she didn't do the remix. The DJ did the remix.
Gloria Estefan's nominated for Global Music Performance for Bemba Colora with Gloria Estefan and Sheila E.
Oh,
Yay, Gloria! Yay!
Wepa.
You're right. Rock performance, the Beatles now and then.
Like, if the Beatles won, do you think Paul and Ringo would go up? Because what's
Maybe.
Ringo done in the past? Like, where has he been? Paul's been touring.
I
Last
don't
I heard
know.
was Ringo was doing Thomas the Tank talking.
The Fat Controller.
Yeah.
Country solo performance. Beyonce's taking on Casey Musgraves. You know what? That's a decent race because I rate Casey Musgraves. I like Casey
I
Musgraves' music.
love Casey.
She's great.
Hmm.
So it's actually going to take a lot to knock her out.
I don't see
Um,
Beyonce winning
the
country
country,
because
no.
that's a big slap in the face to country artists. Like, I get Beyonce is from Texas. There's a lot of country music there, blah blah blah. It's in her genes. But she's known as a pop girl.
Yeah,
If she wins, that'll be a big kick in the face to
yeah.
so many artists that have been up and coming in country.
I tell you what, if Charlie XCX doesn't win the big ones, she'll probably win Dance Electronic Album.
Brat has to win something.
Yeah,
It has
she's
to.
nominated. Brat is nominated for Dance
She has
Electronic Album.
7 nominations.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for Charlie.
Best pop solo performance. Wow. Wow. Best pop solo performance. Billie Eilish, Sabrina Carpenter, Charlie XCX, Beyonce, and Chapel Rowan. Like, where do you go?
Crazy.
For somebody like you who loves all of them.
Billie Eilish, Birds of a Feather.
Okay. All
That
right.
song gets my soul. I don't know what
Okay.
it is. There's crack in that fucking song.
Great. But that's like, what a category.
Like,
Wow.
this feels like 2010, 11-ish, when it was like Nicki against Gaga, against Katy, against Rihanna, against Beyonce. It's like, it hasn't been a Grammys like this where I've been like, oh, this is like everyone I love is nominated.
Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds is nominated.
Nick's always
Cute.
fucking nominated.
Alternative music album. I just kind of like, this is okay.
Mm.
Rock album. The Black Crows, the Rolling Stones, Pearl Jam. What is this? Like 1996? All right. Green
Like,
Day?
how weird is this? I think this is the Grammys I'm gonna have to
Wow.
take the day off work and actually watch it live because this is crazy.
Wow. That's insane.
Mm.
I love it though.
This is why I
Country
wanted to talk
album.
about it. It's crazy.
Wow. Like far out. I'm here for it. I watch it every year anyway. Oh, Caesar got nominated.
But if the Beatles won, my God, that would be so good.
Spoken word album. Barbara Streisand for My Name is Barbara. Dolly Parton. Behind the Scenes. My Life in Rhinestones.
Dolly's if Dolly doesn't win, I'm doing a Trump. I'm
Can you believe how quickly I got onto that Christmas ornament? Like
oh
you only
so for
you
people at home at like 6:30 in the morning, it must have been
uh-huh.
midweek. I got
Yep.
an ad for a Dolly Parton Christmas ornament, sent it straight to Cass. Before I even put my phone down, got a drink, came back. She's like, just ordered it, the red one. I
Just
said,
ordered
what?
it.
What
Yep.
the hell?
Yep. Yep.
I think
$32
I
Australian delivered. Yep.
I think I even replied to you like already.
Already.
Like,
Hmm. Yep. Yep. Yep.
uh,
Yep. Yep.
so
Yep.
when that
I
comes, we'll do a live review, live unboxing.
sure, why not? So I bought it, right? I paid for it, and then I looked at it and I went, I should
It looks
probably
like a scam. It looks like a
it looks
Temu.
like AI. It looks like Timu. And then right down the bottom in like small little italic letters, it's like flat, not three-dimensional. And I went, I'm okay with it. I don't care. I don't care if it's from Timu. I don't care.
Why do I feel like it's going to be like a photo this big that's being put on shrinky-ding paper and it's now this big? It's going to be like a little. It'll look like an earring.
Did I ever tell you about the sign that I bought from Amazon once? It sits pride of place in my bookshelf. It makes me laugh. So, with the other podcast that I was doing, right, that I'm doing, I wanted to get an on-air sign that I could have in the background. So
Oh
I
no.
buy an on-air sign. I buy it on air sign for like fucking $30 or whatever it was from
Oh, that's decent
Amazon.
money.
Yeah, but like a neon on air sign, it looked like one of the ones from the 50s that you see in like, recording studios and all of these other stuff. And it turns up, when it turned up, I'm like looking at it going, do I have to assemble it? Like I don't understand.
So you're
And then
expecting it to be like this big?
well, yeah, but here's the, here's the hang on.
Oh no.
Are you ready? So the sign says on air recording. So it's like so this it's an old recording studio, 50 so I paid $30. I'm like, what a great deal. And as I said, it turned up and I'm like, oh, do I actually have to put this together and do electronics and stuff? No, this was it. It's the sign of the sign. $30. Thanks.
That is my favorite.
And you know what? Did I get angry like I normally would? No, I laughed just like I'm laughing right now because I went, I got what I paid for.
I would not be fucking mad. They didn't lie.
Nope, 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 nope.
I thought it was going to be like an actual light, like but like this big, like a tiny light. That's
Nah,
no, sorry, that's the
no.
best thing I've ever seen.
But I actually have one of them now because you can buy them from Kmart for $20.
Yeah, I saw it today actually.
I bought one like about 6 months ago and
But
still
it
never
seems
used it.
pointless now because look, you have a photo of one. Why do you need a real one?
So I can
Oh,
keep people quiet in my building. I'm just going to put
just
this up on my door.
oh, I love buying things
So,
online. You never know what's gonna fucking rock up.
so if the Dolly Parton Christmas ornament is like that, A, I deserved it, but B, that was fucking awesome. I find that shit funny now.
I hope it's a fucking just. I hope it's a
I
piece of
hope it's the
paper with a hole
worst
punch in
thing.
it. I hope
A little sewing cotton over a little hanger thing.
not even
Yeah,
laminated, just flat paper.
yeah. And I would totally deserve it.
I'd order more.
So we're hoping that Dolly Parton wins against Barbara Streisand for best spoken word.
Yeah.
And then the rest of them are just whatever's. Uh, okay. Yeah, there's nothing else. Like really, just like the
Mm.
the the other categories where you go, oh, actually Nick Cave's nominated twice. Best alternative music performance.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So Grammys are actually going to be quite interesting this year.
Yeah. Because it's in
Mm.
February, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the first week of February.
Mm.
Mm.
Very exciting.
It is very exciting. You want to know what else
So,
is exciting?
speaking of Christmas ornaments, is it
Mhm.
time?
It is time. It is time.
It's
We're bringing her out of mothballs. Christmas is back. Her and Michael Bublé, they just wrap them up in
yeah.
a bubble wrap for 10 and a half months, and then they just whip them out and they drop some albums, sing some songs. Mariah Carey does her All I Want for Christmas.
And Mariah's already started her Christmas tour. I saw a
Bless her
video
heart.
today, and it was the greatest thing. She comes out of comes out of a giant present, doing whistle tone to.
Bless 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 her
Oh,
heart. Her and Michael Bublé are saving Christmas one song at a time.
well, when you have to work 2 months out of the year.
I know, right? The song's fucking 30 years old. It makes her something like $3 million a year.
Yeah,
That's insane. Like
I just
insane.
my favorite is when straight after Halloween, you can slowly see it just pop up on 200, then just slowly go. It'll be number one next week or the week after.
I am desperately waiting for December 1st because I don't have a routine for the Christmas tree.
Hmm.
Like I don't have one yet, but I'm making one. So I'm going from first to first, December
Yeah,
1st to
that's
January
how what I do
1st.
as well.
Yeah, first to first.
I'd just say it's bad luck to
Um,
do it before the first.
yeah. So first to first, tree's gonna go up. My paper mache Dolly Parton
You're
Christmas
really
ornament,
outselling this Dolly Parton. It's not paper mache. It's
just
gonna be
paper.
this with a stick figure drawing of Dolly Parton with the holes like this.
With a little speech bubble like, hey, Merry Christmas, y'all. Yeah.
Oh,
I actually
love
can't wait for
Dolly.
this. I can't wait for this. I'm desperately looking. I check my
Mm.
phone every like couple of hours to check to see whether or not it's been shipped.
Did you check your emails? You might have got a PDF of the photo, actually. It might be a downloadable thing you have to print yourself.
No, no, it doesn't say that. But
Oh.
it was so delivered. It was $20.23 US, which was $32 Australian. Yeah. So if my bank account gets hit and money gets stolen, it's because this was a dodgy website. They've got all of my card information. Whatever.
It's for Dolly. It could turn out
Whatever.
well.
Yeah,
Do
who
you reckon
cares?
Dolly signed off on this merchandise, or do you think it's behind her back?
I saw the reviews of what I saw someone commenting on it, and there was like, it looks AI generated. I looked at it and went, fuck me, it does too. All I saw was Dolly.
You saw a blonde wig and big boots, you're like, sold me. Hi. Oh, God.
It's a
Speaking of
Rocky Mountain
Dolly,
Christmas, bless. Yeah.
I need her to do a new Christmas album. Cher did one. She just put out a remix yesterday with Kelly Clarkson. When's Dolly
Mm.
doing a big Christmas thing?
I don't know, but isn't
I
Dolly like working her way through to retirement? Like, I think she's starting to wind down now.
yeah.
She doesn't need it. She's got like $600 million.
It'd just be nice to hear Dolly sing
It
Jingle
would be
Bells.
nice. Well, it would be nice to hear sing Jingle Bells, especially
Mm.
in a cheesy Hallmark movie. We're
Yes.
finally going to talk about them.
Yes.
This is probably going to be over two episodes.
Well, so we both have a 10 movie Christmas list of cheesy movies of Christmas. And then when I started the list, I'm like, none of these are fucking Hallmark. They're just cheesy Christmas movies I'm obsessed with.
Same. Same.
Because I was thinking, I'm like, I think there's just gonna be a full Hallmark front to back episode.
Oh,
Because you can't cover it in a top 10 list. Because
mm,
they're all the same movie, just different characters.
yeah,
Barely.
yeah. So this is what I love, and I was actually the woman who. It's funny. I'm about to say, the woman who waxes my legs and we chat about stuff while this is all happening, right? And we were talking about these holidays. Now, she's from Estonia, right? So she's like, I she goes, I have the white Christmases. She goes, and um they do kind of do their versions of these movies. Fun fact.
Oh,
I know, right? And but we were talking about them, and she goes, because when I told her how much I love them, she just kind of like looked at me and kind of cocked her head to the side, like, I've
she's
spoken to
crazy.
you. I've spoken to you. You sound mildly intelligent until you said that. Like, until you said that you love those movies. And she goes, what do you like about them? And it's as simple as this. I don't have to think about anything.
Yeah.
There's nothing bad in them,
You've seen one, you've seen them all. You don't need to pay
right?
attention.
You can go and do something, come back 20 minutes later, and not a lot's happened at the same time as you know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
There is one thing that frustrates me about them, and I'm going to, it frustrates me, yet amuses me at the same time. And I'm going to throw this out there, okay? The storyline is almost the same for everything. Busy New York woman doesn't have enough time for love, has moved
Hmm.
away from rural farm community to go into working in New York City.
And it's always in the highest fucking building you've ever seen in your life.
Absolutely. And there's always a smart ass assistant or, like the smart ass best friend that you see in rom-coms and stuff. And so, for whatever reason, whether it's for business or because of a family thing, they have to go back to
Hmm.
where they came from, right? So they go there and they run into ex-boyfriend
Mm-hmm.
or love of their life that never happened or all of that other stuff. And 9 times out of 10, this dude is a widower with a 10-year-old who's got a fucking opinion,
Yeah.
right?
And it's always the kid that goes up to the girls like, you love my dad and he loves you. And it's always the kid that gets them together every fucking time.
Every time. And if it's not the kid, it's the kid in conjunction with the dead spouse's mother.
Yeah.
Because my daughter just wants to see you happy. That's why you need
Go
to go
for it,
to her.
Robert. Marry
You
Belinda.
my daughter just wants you and child, fucking child, just to be happy and be part of a family and all of that other stuff. Like we all know, right?
Yeah.
But I fucking love them because I don't have to think about anything. And as I said, there's nothing bad in them.
No.
There's no gratuitous sex.
Well,
There's no
there's one
gratuitous.
bad thing about them, the backgrounds.
Okay.
But also that's kind of their charm is like, oh, look, you can see the wall.
Yeah, I know.
And
Like it's
and then they when it's snowing, they put the snow filter on, and it's very obvious it's just on the screen there's snow.
mm-hmm,
Oh, I
mm-hmm.
love them.
And have you noticed every single time, like it is like snowing, snow, 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 right? And the
Hmm.
snow is about 2 or 3 feet tall, and when they're talking, there's no mist coming out of their mouth.
Because their love keeps them so warm, they don't have to miss.
But one of the best things that I love about these movies is that without fail, in every single movie, regardless of what company makes them, whether it's Mar Vista, Hallmark, or whatever, the one thing that you always notice is that they manage to drag back from the dead a absolute icon of somebody from the 70s or 80s who was uber famous. And
Hmm.
they're usually the parent
Yeah.
of one of them, right? Yeah, and the reason why I say that is because I watched one yesterday morning and the mother was Donna Mills, who was from Knots Landing, who is 83 years old. I don't fucking care if she's had work done. It only looks like minor work. And for 83, she looks 40,
Oh, I love Hallmark.
right? That was so good. So, in light of all of that, you and I both know that I have an absolute favorite Christmas movie. Absolute favorite Christmas movie.
Hmm.
And it's called The Spirit of Christmas.
Yes.
And part of the reason why I love it is because of the dude that's in it, Thomas Bodoin, however you want to pronounce his name. He's pretty. I
Very
would
pretty.
happily get splinters in my ass jumping back over the fence for that dude. I love him and I love the movie. It makes me cry every single time. Um, that's my uber numero uno movie. Like
Hmm.
there were 2 years there where I couldn't get my hands on it at all because it went from streaming service and I couldn't find it on YouTube. And I had 2 Christmases where I couldn't watch it and I was broken. And then I found it on YouTube about what, 3, 4 months ago?
Yeah.
And I've watched it about 5 times since. I don't care what time of the year, I fucking love it.
I listen to Christmas carols all year long. I love a Christmas song.
Right? But that's my absolute favorite. But if we're working backwards from 10,
That's how I've done mine.
okay. So my number 10 isn't a Hallmark movie, isn't cheesy, isn't anything. I'm just throwing it in there because it's not Christmas until you see Alan Rickman fall from Nakatomi Plaza. It's Die Hard. That's my that's my number 10. It's not Christmas until you watch him fall
It
from that
blows
tower.
my mind that you hear the word Die Hard and you're like, oh, what's that? Christmas movie. Like Batman Returns. No, what Batman? One of the Batmans does a Christmas movie. It's just it's wild.
Uh-huh. Like I've watched hundreds of these cheesy movies, right? But so Die Hard is number 10. So number 9, please feel free to comment if any of these are the same as yours.
Hmm.
So Die Hard obviously isn't.
No.
Um,
It always
uh,
slips my mind.
number nine for me is Single All the Way.
Nope, not on my list.
Oh my God, it's on Netflix and it's got Jennifer Coolidge in it.
Yeah, I know. It's just not on my
I
top
fucking love
10.
it. Oh my
It's a good
God.
movie. It doesn't not
It is a good movie. So my number eight is a movie called Christmas Inheritance.
not on my list.
No? Okay. Excellent. Number seven is A Merry Christmas Wish.
Nah.
Fucking hell. Number six. Now, we're moving into the territory where one of my favorite actresses from the cheesy Hallmark romantic movies in general, right? Is
hmm
an actress called Jill Wagner who's in a little TV show called Mystery 101 that I love. That is about 10 episodes that I love. So, and I just rewatched this morning. And it was Maggie's Christmas Miracle.
Oh, I've heard of that. I haven't watched it before though.
Number five is Holiday Date. No?
Not on my list. No.
Okay. Okay. Number four. If this is not on your list, I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
Oh, I'm scared.
Okay. Falling for Christmas.
It is. It's on
Yeah!
number three for me. That's my third favorite.
Hooray! Hooray!
How could that
Okay.
not be on anyone's list? It's Lindsay fucking Lohan. My God.
Right.
Oh,
Right. So number three is A Castle for Christmas with Brooke Shields.
no.
Number two, I don't know if this is a Christmas movie, but I know it takes place in winter because I vaguely recall them walking around with scarves on.
All right.
Now, I've watched this movie about 5 or 6 times and I still can't tell you if it's a Christmas movie, but it's a same-sex movie and it's called Love Classified.
No, not heard of it.
Okay. So it's an LGBTQIA
Is
plus.
there a Christmas tree in it?
I can't remember, but there is, and I couldn't remember the name of it and I couldn't be bothered looking for it. There is a sapphic, one of these Christmas movies with two women in it. And I think it was the first one of its kind on Hallmark.
I remember
Maybe.
seeing that in the news.
Yeah.
Well, in the news, I mean, little Facebook article that popped up.
Yeah, but I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of it. I didn't even know like any of the people in it, so I could actually like Google that and then like
See, here's the problem with Hallmark movies. I
yes.
couldn't even tell you my favorites because they're all the fucking same and the names are so close. It's like the
Yeah.
Christmas day, the Christmas night, the Christmas dinner, the Christmas part, like the. So now for next episode, I'm gonna have to go through and work out the actual names of the ones I love because they're all the fucking same movie.
But I'll tell you what, I am looking forward to the new one that's starting on Netflix on Wednesday, Hot Frosty.
Yeah, I've seen the bits for that. It looks quite exciting.
But while we're talking and you know what one I forgot? I'm gonna take Die Hard out and I'm gonna replace it with Happiest Season.
Oh, that is a good movie.
Yeah. But I'm trying to find the one with the same sex. I can't for the love of me. Would you consider Carol a Christmas movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. There's top 11.
No, Carol's Christmas.
Carol's Christmas, but like
Yeah.
I cannot find for the love of everything that's fucking holy. The one that I'm thinking of. I can't find it. I don't even know who to look for. Like I don't know. It was whatever. What's your top 10, Doc?
So number 10,
Hmm.
Meet Me in St. Louis with Judy
Okay.
Garland.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Love.
Yeah.
Number 9, The Muppet Christmas Carol. I
I
just
could have
love,
gone that way, but I went Hallmark romantic cheesy comedy.
I just want all my
And then
fun
threw
cheesy
Die
ones I have
Hard
to
in.
watch every. Number 8, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
Because Tim Burton, Catherine
Yeah.
O'Hara, Danny Elfman. Oh,
Uh-huh.
Number six is three movies. The Santa Claus series with Tim Allen. They're all
Okay.
the same movie to me. I love them all
Oh,
equally.
fair. Fair, fair, fair,
Number
fair,
three, a
fair.
little bit higher because Martin Short's in it.
Hmm.
Number five, The Princess Switch with Vanessa Hudgens.
Oh, forgot about that one.
I love a cheesy. We look the same. Let's swap. I
Could
love that.
almost do red, white, and royal blue because there's Christmas in that too.
Oh, there is a New Year's. Oh, yeah.
Mm.
We might have to rearrange my list. Number four, The Holiday with Jack
We
Black,
just
Cameron
watched that again.
Diaz.
We just watched that again last weekend.
Because you saw Kate Winslet.
Yeah, but you know what? Because it was leaving Netflix as well.
What?
Yeah,
Ah,
I think it's already left.
shit.
Yeah, but you'll be able to find it somewhere else, like
Should it be on Apple or Stan or Binge
Stan or something
or
like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. I
um
love that movie.
it's so good. I have to find it now to make sure I can still watch it.
Mm.
What number was that? Number four. Number three, Falling for Christmas, Lindsay Lohan. N- So number two,
Mm.
I'm a big Mattel fan. I love Barbie.
Hmm.
So number two is Barbie in the Nutcracker
Okay.
because when I did ballet, I did the Nutcracker. I had three
Uh-huh.
roles.
Uh-huh.
The Nutcracker is one of my favorite soundtracks of all. Like I fucking love it.
Yeah, it's great.
And the fact there's a Barbie version that came out when I was like 10, maybe when I was younger, love it. And there's Barbie on Swan Lake as well, but
Dun,
you know,
dun,
Barbie
dun, dun, dun,
Nutcracker,
dun,
second
dun,
favorite
dun,
Christmas
dun, dun,
movie.
dun,
I
dun,
watch
dun.
it
Yep.
every fucking year. The animation is fucking dreadful now. It's so stiff, but and the number one,
The Grinch.
Jim Carrey.
Of course.
I that movie hits every spot in my soul, that movie.
I can see that we do have some differing opinions because you went for like those kind and I just went the worst cheesy Christmas movies ever.
Yeah,
Chuck them
I
into
mean,
the top 10.
Falling Christmas, The Holiday, Princess Switch, cheesy as all fuck.
Yeah. And
But
you know what? I'm not ashamed of my kink. Like
no,
I'm not ashamed of my Hallmark. Well, it's not
I'm
even
not a king
Hallmark.
shamer. Love Hallmark. Love cheesy.
It's not even Hallmark. Like as I said it and I didn't realize I was actually right. Like one of the other major companies that does it is Mar Vista.
Mm,
Because Mar Vista did The Spirit of Christmas, which is, as I said, my number one.
yeah.
Like the girl in it, nothing to look at. Don't care.
Mm.
Don't care. I got the crush on him. She's
Uh,
whatever. But Jill Wagner. Oh, so Jill Wagner was one of their big actors in these movies, right? Like she's been in heaps of them.
yeah.
And the first time I saw her is in just one of the cheesy romantic ones. Doesn't even have to do with Christmas. It's called Autumn Dreams.
Oh, that sounds pretty.
And I found it on YouTube. And I think if you actually have a look on our YouTube, I did watch it. I couldn't save it for later, but it should be in the library.
Oh, it'll be in the history then.
Yeah.
Good.
Mm.
Uh,
So yeah, if it wasn't for that, I would never have found Jill Wagner, who
yeah.
I love. And they've just dragged her out of mothballs and put her back into something. And the woman's like 45, and they're like dragging her out again. Well, my understanding is that she's one of their biggest draw cards. That's why they keep doing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like when
Oh.
you actually see her and you see her movies and everything, she's very beautiful.
Hmm.
And she has this very likable quality to her. I know we're talking about this like it's Dostoevsky, but we're deep diving into
Mm.
her likability but like she's very likable.
Yeah.
And then in the Mystery 101, like she's extremely likable in that as well.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I love her. Love you, Jill. I'm gonna fucking find out if she's on fucking Instas and shit and tag the shit out of her.
Yeah. Jill, come on the podcast.
Come on the podcast, Jill. I promise I won't hit on you. I'm not that kind of a lesbian. I'll talk to you like you're a human. I swear. Oh, now I've got to find out. We've got to check this out.
I'm sure she will be.
I'm having a look-see right now. Jill Wagner. Wagner. Oh, is
She
it her?
isn't.
Oh no, that's what the fuck? Who are you? No, there's also a news presenter named Jill Wagner. I feel kind of
Oh, is she a news presenter now? Has she like?
no, it's not her. I checked. That's not her either. Oh, maybe she's just not on it.
Oh,
Oh, she doesn't have one.
what a
Oh,
bitch.
yeah, I know, but she's still beautiful. And she's beautiful. But she doesn't. You don't have social, Jill Wagner.
I'll send it to a manager. She'll get the hint.
Yeah. If she could actually have a big queer following if she was on the socials.
Yeah.
There you go. So we're going to talk some more Christmas. What I want Ego to do between now and next episode is watch
Mm-hmm.
Spirit of Christmas.
Okay, I'll make a note.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sure
And
I'm gonna
I
love it.
I will continue. Look, the Spirit of Christmas is basically this, right? So busy woman working for major company
Oh,
in Boston.
this sounds new. I haven't heard this storyline before. It's never
Well, it's
been done
Boston, it's
before.
not New York. Has to go to unnamed town, Canada somewhere probably, to help with the a property that needs to be put up for sale, so needs to get the place priced.
Mm-hmm.
And they can't get valuers in to stay long enough because there's always a ghost, right? So she's like, well, I'll go and do it myself. And the boss goes, why don't you go do it yourself? So she goes and she meets the guy who is running the inn, and he's going, well, you know what? You're welcome to stay here, whatever. But like, I'm gone. I go for 12 days a year and the place closes down. And she's like, yeah, whatever. So she meets the ghost, who is Thomas Beaudoin. So he really exists, but he only comes back for 12 days a year.
Uh-huh.
Right? And I'm not spoiler alerting anything. So he died, he was murdered.
Ooh, dun dun dun. Better call Olivia Benson in.
Right? Or you can call Jill Wagner because she was in the show Mystery 101.
Oh,
So, so we need to find out what happened to him. Why does he only come back for 12 days?
is he Santa
Why?
Claus?
Well, you have to watch the movie to find out now, don't you? Giving you a little bit of the taste. Now
I
you've
actually
got
really want to see what happens now.
to. And so, yeah, that I love that movie. I watch it at least twice. I've watched it a bit lately, but I watch it at least twice a year. At least. So if it's a minimum twice a year, I could watch it like 4 or 5 times. As I said, over the last couple, I've watched
Yeah,
it like 5 times because he's so pretty
and
and it
he's a
makes me
goat.
cry. And there's a second storyline about his life back in the day because he's like over 100 years old,
Oh, old ghost.
right?
Ooh, sexy.
There's a second storyline about that part of his life as well that goes
I
along
love a
with the.
flashback.
This is a big one.
I'll get straight on it.
The Spirit of Christmas with Thomas
Woohoo.
Beaudoin, and got no idea what her name is, never bothered to commit it to memory because I don't
Eh,
care.
she's not a ghost, doesn't matter.
She's not a ghost. And you know what? You don't recognize anybody else in it. Like, this is one of the few movies where they don't drag somebody out of mothballs.
Ah,
Hmm, yeah. So, and of course, I'm going to watch all of these on my list again and have, oh, actually, come to think of it, I've already watched at least 5 of them.
I've
And
already
I watched,
watched
Mm,
What have I already watched on mine? Nightmare Before Christmas. I've already watched Barbie and Nutcracker,
hmm.
The Grinch. Might do the Santa Claus this
There you
week.
go. But you also, what I have saved to our library is I have saved Loved Classified.
Oh, lovely.
Hmm.
Lovely.
Yeah. This is me for the rest of the year.
Done. Sorted.
Done, sorted. Can't wait. I just every chance I get, a movie goes because they're only, and you know what, Ego, they're only an hour and a half,
See, that's what I love about Hallmark. They're
right?
short, straight to the
Some of them are an
story.
hour 20.
Yeah. There's one that's
Right?
like not even an hour, I think.
Like
It's just,
I knocked one out before my appointment at 9 o'clock this morning.
you dedicated Hallmark.
Right? I woke up early and I'm like, what am I going to watch? I don't want to watch that again. I'll watch a movie. And
Mm.
I put on Maggie's Christmas Miracle this morning, and I watched my girlfriend Jill Wagner. Oh, and the other actor in it is Luke McFarlane.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, he did quite a few of those. He's in
Yeah, I've
quite a
seen
few
him
of the
in
cheesy
one of
movies.
them.
Yeah, he's done a few. That's where I
Oh,
first developed my crush on him.
good to know.
Yeah. I mean, of course, he's of the homosexuals, but like, you know what? You do what you got to do for your dollar. He was straight for pay.
Yeah,
And yeah. And he was in Maggie's Christmas Miracle, and I watched it this morning with him
I'll have to
and Jill
watch that as
Wagner.
well then.
Hmm. So yeah. So to the 23 people who watch this on YouTube, you got 20, actually you got 19 movies to pick from because we both chose one together.
Yeah,
19 movies. If you want to go Ego's route, that's fine. If you want to go my route, welcome to the club.
yeah. If you want to watch Barbie, hi.
But but can we just point out again, as per the last episode, I just need to throw this out there. Hallmark, can you please start moving into the horror genre?
I keep thinking about that conversation and I need to see it. Just one.
A Hallmark horror movie. Like, as I said, busy New York woman.
It'll basically just be a script they've already used for Christmas, but they'll just change it to pumpkins instead of like what do Americans have at Christmas? They'll just change three things.
Yeah. And then just put some slasher elements into it.
Yeah, just
You
put
know?
splattered blood on the screen.
Yeah.
Done.
You know?
Slushy.
She's driving back to the family farm to save them, picks up a hitchhiker on the side of the road.
Yeah.
There's your slasher movie. Done.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas in Hell.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Right? So the good people at Hallmark, please hit us up. Hit us
We
up.
don't
We
ask for
can help you with
much.
this.
Yeah.
We can help you develop this. It's not a
We'll make
problem.
you a whole dollar from this slasher movie that everyone's
Done.
dying to
Done,
see.
done, done. Done, done. So yeah, if anybody knows. Oh, by the way, from the last episode, a listener put down in our comments on the last one, a full list of
Yeah.
Halloween and horror movies, music. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh my God. Here I was thinking there was only four or five. There's like lots.
It made me feel really stupid. I was like, oh, of course.
Yeah, of course, of course, of course. I'd like to think that that's because we're purer of mind.
You more than me.
Yeah, but you know what? We both came up with the Hallmark horror.
That's true.
That is true. Yeah. So, everybody who is listening on the YouTubes, watching on the YouTubes, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, hit the bell for notification. Anybody who is listening to us on a podcast platform, 5 stars, please.
Yes.
Anybody who has a recommendation of a Christmas movie that we may not have heard of, I'll read subtitles if I have to.
Yeah.
Um, drop us a little bit of a line. We're on the social medias at PGTR Podcast. I'm getting better at it.
You're getting great.
I believe I was going to ask you what popped your rainbow, but I do believe that we both have the Trump thing. That's what popped our motherfucking rainbow this
It did
week.
more than pop my rainbow.
Oh, you
Popped
know what?
everything.
It popped it, and then it took a knife to it and slashed it up, and
Then
it
melted
just
it and just,
and then just stomped on it, took a shit on it, and put it in the garbage. Like, it's just a fucking fuck you, America.
ah,
Oh, if you know what, if you don't laugh, you cry. Like that's where we're at.
yeah.
So we want to thank everybody for listening and watching, and we will see you in a few weeks because one of us is going overseas unexpectedly.
Guess who?
Pop goes the rainbow.
Doo-doo-doo.
Bye. Fuck, we're stupid. I love that about us.